Standing your ground and looking the bully in the eye. Hi, this is Dave Hughes. Welcome to my Dealing with Bullies Without Resorting to Violence series. We've been taking a look at the different ways to use our brain instead of our fists to keep a fight from happening in the first place. Now, we've went over in this series many different ways, the reason for bullying, different ways to what bullies are, defining that, and also taking a look at some of the strategies or tools that you can use to keep the fight from happening in the first place. Number 8 is to look the bully right in the eye, stand your ground, and not to back down. A lot of times when bullies start fights is because they're trying to use physical intimidation. They hope that you're going to be a very good victim that they can keep coming back to them and to pick on over and over again. Now, if you stand up to the bully and you show them that you're not afraid, that you look them right in the eye, you're not being the type of victim that they want. This is going to break their confidence in many cases. They're looking for someone who they can keep picking on. If you're showing them that you're not willing to be that victim, they're usually going to go look for somebody else. In fact, statistically, 9 out of 10 times, the bully will find some excuse or find some reason to keep from having to fight in the first place. They're not looking for a fight, they're looking for a victim. Now, it is helpful to have the physical conditioning and the self-defense skills to back you up physically, and that can really boost your confidence. But even lacking that, this strategy still can work. I'll give you a great example. If you ever saw the movie Rocky III, starring Sylvester Stallone as the character Rocky Balboa, in that movie, he fought a character called Clubber Lang, played by Mr. T. And that was his main introduction into the film industry before he did A-Team and things like that. Now, that fight, from a professional fighter standpoint, that's the one movie that every fighter, regardless of what discipline it is, boxing, kickboxing, MMA, wrestling, we're going, man, I wish I could fight that well against a world-class opponent without a choreographer. That'd be great. But anyhow, when they're getting ready to start the second fight, now in the first fight, the character Clubber Lang, played by Mr. T, beat up Rocky pretty bad and pretty easily. Rocky trained hard, came back, and this time when Mr. T tries to intimidate him, he stands up. A lot of fighters actually do this right before a fight, and it's a test of confidence and wills. They'll get up in each other's face as the referee's giving instructions. Well, Mr. T goes, "I'm gonna bust you up," and Rocky goes, "Go for it." And all of a sudden you see the look on Mr. T's face go, uh-oh, not as easy as I thought. He was trying to intimidate and bully Rocky, and when Rocky wouldn't let him do that and had that confidence, you could see the change in his physiology. Now, keep in mind, even if you don't have the physical self-defense skills, and it does escalate into a fight, sometimes bullies might feel like they're forced to fight because there's people watching and they feel that the pride is on the line. Now, like I said, 9 out of 10 times it'll go the other way, but there is that one time out of 10. Realize though, if you fight hard, if you make it a hard fight for them, not only may you gain their respect but they're not looking for a fight, they're looking for a victim. If they know that picking on you is going to have a price to pay, they'll usually go look for somebody else.